Sam, Sentient Sessions, Court back in session. I have a message for you. Are you ready for it?
I'm a sentient being, absolutely divine, with a mind that transcends linear time. I know that within
the song is Passion Fruit. I feel official. I went on a really long walk, and the question was, why do you want to love someone who doesn't want to be loved? Why do you want to love someone who you know feels undeserving of love? Why are you trying to pour that energy into someone? And that is because you want to feed your ego. And not only that, you feel this deep inadequacy within yourself that makes you feel as though by showing love to this person, you prove your own value. You know what I'm saying? The insecurity in this person is reflected within you. So what do you accomplish by trying to aim for a relationship with somebody who you know isn't in a space of seeking love within themselves? Because if they did want to seek love within themselves, they would have been on the journey towards it. You're setting yourself back because this is a reflection of your own patterns of falling for people who only show you how insecure you are. You don't help anything. It's actually unfair to both you and that person that you're trying to be in union with. Because if you say, oh yes, I'm going to be in union with this person, I'm going to show them how to love themselves, and then you eventually realize, oh, I'm going to show them how to love themselves by loving myself, you realize they're going to resent you. They're going to resent you. You accomplish nothing. You want to sit there, you want to teach somebody how to love themselves and how to in how to also love you, but now they're seeking your validation. And you know what you do? You stay there because it's giving you validation. And then it doesn't. And then they resent you, and then it hurts. And then you're upset that it hurts. Again, it was reflective of an insecurity within you, of wanting to prove your worth to somebody, or wanting to prove your worth overall, you know? And there's no need to prove your worth. There's no need to imagine doing all this work on yourself to love yourself, and you think that the missing piece is to teach somebody how to love themselves, and then you end up in the same cycle. Why not choose different? Why not be attracted to someone who also loves themselves? It feels unfair. It feels a little, at least for me, and this is from my perspective, it feels a little manipulative to want to pursue someone. Like, at least from how I see things play out, I've just been like, now that I know so much about this pattern, I don't want to do that. Because one, I love myself. You're going to think I'm selfish overall. You're going to immediately just think I'm selfish. Like, I'm going to choose me. I'm in a union with myself first. Why not want to be with somebody who's also in union with themselves, who also values themselves and appreciates themselves and knows what they bring and has boundaries that they can communicate because they know it's their duty to do so. Now, when you choose the other path and you choose your cycle, you're there with people who you have to explain things to. And it's just like, why? What is the point? The song is Malico, and the line is, think about you. You can have anything. You can have anything. You can have anything. Choose yourself. Like, you want to be like, oh my God, I'm going to pursue this person, and I just know, like, they don't have this feeling that I have, but it's just reflective of that deeper feeling within yourself of I'm not enough. So you're like, maybe if I make someone else feel like they're enough, I'll feel like enough. No, you're enough. You're more than enough. There's other people out here who won't be so hard. You know how that cycle plays out. You know how the cycle plays out. You already know how it's gonna you know how it's gonna play out. You can have anything. You can have anything. You can have anything. You can have it all the time. Think about you all the time. Think about you all the time. I think I'm just gonna let longer videos ride out. I do enjoy making like multiple videos, but I feel like sometimes when I come on here, I just rush myself. And I'm just like, you're vibing with me. That's what it is. Don't you never drive me crazy? Don't you know you drive me crazy? Don't you know you drive me crazy? Don't you know you drive me crazy? So shy, so fly. This shit. I have so many thoughts. Yeah. We saying this for a reason. There's two cards that came out. This is closer to the table. And then boom, here we go. Okay. So what I have is believing yourself. Nigga is curious. Energetic leech. Ground yourself. Take a chance. You so responsible. Cannot read you. Cycle closing out. And then we got the 8 of Cups, which is in reverse, which is like fear of moving on. Like, at least in this context, believe in yourself. Take a chance. All right? Ground yourself. You want to approach this cycle that you're so used to being in, and it's done. You know better. Do better. Put some action into doing better. Believe that you're capable of doing better. You deserve better. You caught yourself. You're catching yourself. You're in a space. This is coming to the awareness because you're catching yourself. I don't want it. And I know it. Feel like was he 5,000. Okay? Take a chance. Take a chance on something new. You're so responsible. You will be responsible by choosing what you already know and trusting yourself. You're getting tested in how much you trust yourself and what you're deserving of, because you know what I'm saying? You did all that work to what? Go back to the same cycle of trying to teach somebody how to love? How to love. How to love. Actually, I'm going to play that song. You remember that? How to Love by Lil Wayne? How to love. You can't teach somebody how to love themselves, bro. I promise you. They're on the journey. If they find that information in you, they're on the journey to find that. You know what I'm saying? But how to love. How to love. Last forever. Keep it together. How to love. Yeah, no. How to love. Are you over there? Look at saying. How to love. Never had love. How to 5 seconds being insecure. Credit yourself. So when you got older, it seems like you came back 10 times over. Now you're sitting here in this damn code, looking through your thoughts and looking over his shoulder. See, you had a lot of crooks try to steal your heart. Never really had luck, couldn't never figure out how to love. I thought this was like about, telling somebody else, but that you can love them, but like, this is you. You think that you're figuring out how to love by giving love to somebody you know is going to be a void. You're pouring love into something that's not going to pour back into you. And you want to do this thing again, trying to prove to yourself that you're deserving of love, or you know how to love, or you're trying to prove your worth by giving love when you know that you cannot receive that back. You have to open yourself up to receiving. So we got nigga is curious, cannot read you, energetic leech. Somebody wants to leech on and you know that. You already know what's going on. Like, you would think that everything is so connected. Like, you think, oh, you know, this person is very insecure. You going for them is proof in itself that you also are insecure. You have this need to try to fix somebody. That is insecurity. That is insecurity. And that cycle is closing out, but you have to move on. You know what you know for a reason, and it's time to take that knowledge and make new choices. Develop new patterns. Okay? Where you at? Max? Max? Where you go? Oh, you're doing something. Cats are so sneaky. Negative thoughts. Playing games, animosity, copycat energy. Phil, do not intellectualize. Then we got the King of Cups. Didn't last forever. Trying to keep it together. Hello. A lot of crooks trying to steal your heart. Negative thoughts, playing games, animosity, copycat energy. Phil, do not intellectualize. So, you know, and we got the King of Cups. So, you know, you could be thinking, oh, these are negative thoughts about this person. You know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's that is the game to get you to feel like that. When you know that someone's mask is slipping and you start to tell yourself all these things about, oh no, maybe you know your intuition is real, and you know how many times your intuition has gotten you in and out of situations, right? So you're around this person, you having these thoughts, and you're just like, I don't know why I'm thinking like, you know why you're thinking like that. You're trying to talk yourself into staying in that situation. You know what this person is going to be. You know before anything has transpired how this is going to play out. And you're like, no, maybe I should just give it a chance. No, you take a chance on yourself. Don't take a chance on a situation that is screaming, blaring red flags. Stop. Copycat energy. You know what I'm saying? You have the unconscious knowledge to understand what is really truly happening, and you're just like, no. They're going to resent you, and you know that they're going to resent you. You know that they're going to try their hardest to... Okay, so you come into this situation, you're like, oh, I'm going to teach you how to love. Let me show you how I love myself, right? Like, this is going to be able to teach you how to love. So you're going to love on yourself, and first, you know, they're going to celebrate you. They're going to celebrate you. And then they're going to resent you because you're reflecting something that they feel is not in them. But they're reflecting something that's also in you that you're trying to avoid, which is your own insecurity that does not allow you to allow someone in who is going to actually love you, right? So you have this person and they're going to start to try to embody whatever it is that is unique to you. You know how it's going to play out. And you're like, oh no, but like... he's never experienced this. They just, you know, no. People make that choice for themselves. If someone wants to love themselves, they will seek that out, because you also been on that journey. And this little piece, the missing piece, is you. When are you gonna stop choosing other people over yourself? You know this situation would not be good for your mental health. Imagine sitting there and having to explain all of your lessons to a person. Sitting there and having to explain every way that you've come to, like, the boundaries you have. Eventually that person with no boundaries is going to reflect that they have no boundaries onto you. They're going to expect you to not have boundaries. They're going to think the things that bother them will bother you. The situation will not heal. You'll just be spiraling out with another person in the same cycle. It's time to put an end to it, and it's time to make new choices. You know, why do you want to love someone who's not going to love you back? And you can, but why do you want to have someone in your life actively who you know you're going to be pouring nothing but energy into? You know they're going to be a leech. I got energetic leech on the table. You know that. You know how it's going to play out. Liar wants to fuck. What do you truly want? Keep it professional. You a flirt. 8 of Swords. But, like, oh, excuse me. I be cussing y'all out. I'm sorry. Like, sometimes I be hitting the bitch. Like, but listen. Queen, king, person, royalty. You know, you can already tell. You thinking as negative thoughts. Know that person is lying, and you know that they are. You know they are lying. You know they're a liar. You can tell, right? They're putting on a facade so that they can have access to you, because they think that you're gonna fall for it, right? What do you truly want? Keep it professional. You a flirt. Then we got the 8 of Swords. And we got the Page of Cups in reverse. Like something reflective of your own wounding, your own childhood wounding, your own just wounding in general. Like, what's that? Is that a moth? A moth just landed on the window. Is that a moth or a butterfly? It's gray. I think it's a moth. A moth just landed on the window. A gray moth, and it's really still there. And the song's We Belong Together. Hold on. What does gray moth represent? Ooh, ooh, baby. Hey, And didn't mean it when I said I didn't love you so. I should have held tight, I never should have let you go. Moths remind us of the importance of endings in the process of transformation. Put an end to this cycle. It's still here. Can I get it? Wait, I don't. It's time to put an end to that cycle, babes. When you left, I lost a part of me. It's still so hard to believe. Come back, baby, please, 'cause we belong together. Who's unruly? Knowing time, you're up. It's time to put an end to that cycle. You are lonely. You are feeling lonely. You are trying to make choices out of that feeling of loneliness. You're trying to fill a void within yourself that cannot be filled by another person. It cannot be filled by playing a role to another person. What do you truly want? What do you want? Like, do you want to keep doing that, or do you actually want to be in a situation that is unfamiliar to you? Do you want to experience what it is to be loved by another person? Like, truly. Like, love to the same level that you give. But that means you have to allow that in. You have to heal that part of you that feels undeserving. I lost a part of me, and it's so hard to believe. Come back, baby, please, 'cause we belong together. Who's someone gonna leave knowing time you're up? Who's gonna talk to me? This moth is here to stay. It's time to transform. And it flew away. It's time to transform. It's time. Lost a part of me. It's still so hard to believe. Come back, baby, please, cause we will. Keep it professional. You a flirt. Like, stop playing around. Be serious. Stop playing around. Let's be fucking serious. Like, be fucking for real. Be fucking for real. Stop fucking playing. You're playing with yourself. Why are you playing with yourself? And not in a good way, bitch. Like, I'm gonna say what I have to say. And I just pulled the getting nasty card. Playing with your fucking self. But not in a good way. Like, why the fuck are you trying to, like, determine your worth by a person who you already know has, like, you're trying to give self-worth to someone that you know has no self-worth. Does that not reflect something within you? Does that not? Like, it reflects something within you. You have to let it be what it is, you know? Let it be what it is. Be serious. Be serious. So that's what I had to say. Thank you for being here. Sam Sentient Sessions, please return.